the only difference between the pandemic of 1918 and 2019, I believe, the 100-year difference, I agree, is technology, and technology has ensured that the economy continues to run. One thing that the pandemic has done, that most of the line managers have realized that you can indeed revise your objectives every 3 months. 75% of employee wants to work from home, and the last report that is published that says 87% of employee want to come back to work. So things have continued to change, so it will keep on evolving as we move forward. In terms of connect with the clientele, very clearly it was all digital. Suddenly we saw Microsoft Teams taking over the world in place of Skype. Teams, not that Teams was not there in the past, but the adoption became very, very quick, and it also evolved as a software. So in terms of policies, philosophies, we have a mixed philosophy, where we have people who are working in the unit, in the plant, who have to be there because the plant operations cannot be managed from home with appropriate pandemic guidelines. And then there are set of roles which can be operated from anywhere. So today we have a situation where some of our service function folks are operating from their home, from wherever they want. That we have certain set of people. There are certain positions which can come to office on a required basis. We have not yet implemented that, okay, come back to office as 100%. I must also tell you that few observations that we had as leadership team is that set of people who joined during the pandemic and people who were working prior to, you can observe that there are two cultures which are getting created, because it is said and it is practiced that you can smell the culture. The power of panel discussion, those who are listening to us versus those who would be listening to us on a YouTube or a video, there would be difference very clearly. One needs to accept it. So how can you assimilate this set of people into culture? Right? One of the elements which is famously being discussed is around moonlighting, right? And we had a practical issue. One of our IT team member who is supporting our global IS setup called us from Australia and said, "Oh, I am doing another job." Right. So I don't know how he landed in Australia at the first place, but these are practical issues which are there. There was another issue where an employee called up, said, 3 months into the pandemic, can you please give me special approval to work from office? Why? Because I stay in a 1-bedroom house. We are 6 of us, and I just cannot perform. So there are practical situations which have happened, and we have responded to the practical situations within the realms of guidelines which were laid down from time to time by the state and central government.